Hey Pitmasters, what is up? Today we're going to find out what the difference is between a flank steak and a flat iron steak. So this is Peter, and welcome to the show, Peter.
Yeah, thank you for having me, Roel.
Well, he's a long-time follower of the channel, and I invited him here to join us and cook with us.
Yeah.
Welcome to the show.
Yeah, thank you for having me, Roel. And I'm really excited to be here, and yeah, let's make a great day of it.
Yes, of course we're going to, and we're going to start with, look at that, a beautiful, wow. We call it a buffet, yeah, but it's in English it's flank steak. And it's a beautiful cut. This is actually a USA cut, trusted excellence. So we're going to cut that open. If you do the honors of taking it out of the plastic.
So let's cut this open. Wow, beautiful.
Yeah, and that's a thing. But you gotta look at your meat when you take it out of the package. You closely inspect it, and then you take a look at it and assess what you want to do with it, because you paid for a cut of meat and it's beautiful. You want to kind of like use your hand, spread it out, look the way what it looked like. Look, there's a little bit of blood coming out of it, so we're just gonna dry that up. So we got a beautiful steak already, and now we can assess what we want to take off, because it's about the end result. It's not about the amount that you paid for it and the amount of meat that you get, but it's about the end result. What's on the plate and does it taste good or not?
Yeah.
So if you look at this is not something you want to serve up. You don't want these loose flaps hanging on your steak, and you don't want that big cut of excess fat.
Hard fat, yeah.
Exactly. So we're going to clean it up a little bit of silver skin there. And on this side we also have a little bit of, you see, stuff like this. It's hard, you're not able to eat it, and we just want to quickly clean that off. So I like to use a filleting knife for that. The reason for that is that it's really flexible, and it's a fish filleting knife, not a meat filleting knife. And the way that it works is if I put it on the board, I can easily skin or go underneath the silver skin and just work my way underneath. And you can see that it's very easy to go with the meat. Well, that looks a lot better.
We're getting there.
Yeah, we're getting there. And look at our flank steak, all cleaned up, almost perfect. Looks beautiful. And now we're going to start working on our flat iron. And look at that, beautiful cut, 1200 grams. And that's the top shoulder part. So we're taking that off.
Nice marbling. Nice
bit of marbling. So look at it, this is the flat iron, and they cleaned it perfectly. So I'm really happy with that. Actually, most of the time when you get a flat iron cut, these two cuts are on top of each other. And what you still have to do is just work your way through here. And there's this silver skin in there, this hard cut of connective tissue that you really have to take out to get a beautiful cut. But look at the marbling of this meat. Look at that.
Yeah, it's insane, insane. Beautiful.
And this is all going to be flavored. This is all going to be rendering down and presenting us with a lot of flavor. Now we're going to compare these two cuts to each other as they are. Then we're going to grill them up, get a good recipe with them, and then we're going to taste them. So we actually got a package from Australia, and well, I'm always happy when people send me a package, so we're going to, I don't know what's inside. So let's just take a look. Oh, of course I dropped it. A taste of ancient Rome. Here is a glass gem I'm giving you. I made it. I remake ancient seals for we just dropped it.
In the small buckets.
I hope it's still okay.
Yeah.
So one of my followers, Dojo Fits, sent me this book with antique recipes. So I'm definitely gonna check that out, make 1 or 2 recipes out of it. Always good for inspiration. He also sent me this, and it is Silenus, drunk on his donkey, supported by his followers. So that's kind of funny, right? Look at that, beautiful. This is what he made. He actually sells these. He made them himself, and this is his eBay number or eBay channel. So check that out if you're interested. Thank you very much, Doju. Now it's time to start working on our sauce. And Peter, we got the gas grill, the Napoleon Prestige Pro. It's a beast, it's a perfect machine. Have you ever worked on gas grills before?
Never, no. It's the first time I'm...
You never worked on a gas grill
Never worked on a gas grill.
You're a charcoal man.
Yeah, I have to admit.
For every man, a grill. You know, not everybody's the same. Somebody wants like an easy grill with a big service. The other guy wants charcoal because he wants the experience. And some people are like, no, I want to go all the way back. I want to go wood fired all the way. That's the only thing for me. And you know, there's a middle ground there where you don't have to do only one or the other. You can choose, and today we're going to be grilling on a gas grill. I like all grills. I even like electric grills as long as they give me the right result. And that's, for me, that's important, because in the end it's about having fun together and then grilling up some good food and making a beautiful recipe. Well, and that's what we're going to do right now. We're going to make a beautiful sauce and we're going to amaze Peter with this beautiful gas grill.
We will see.
We need a pan for our sauce. We'll go with the sizzle zone, and the sizzle zone is going to come up to 800 degrees Celsius. We're going to use it for the pan right now, so we're going to set it at a low temperature. So we'll start out with a bit of butter. We're going to take about, well, what's that, 20 grams of butter. So we're just going to quickly chop up this garlic. So we'll add 1 clove of garlic to the pan, while Peter is taking the leaves of the rosemary stalks and the thyme from the thyme stalks. I'm going to slice up some of these chestnut mushrooms. Then we'll chop up the thyme and rosemary. 1 stalk of rosemary, 2 stalks of thyme, fine chopped. Then we add 5 to 6 sliced chestnut mushrooms, around 50 milliliters of cooking cream, and of course we need to add pepper and salt for seasoning. A tablespoon of red wine vinegar, 1 teaspoon of coarse mustard, and around 50 milliliters of red wine. And then for oak barrel flavor, we're going to add a dash of whiskey. So while Peter is stirring up the sauce, we're going to be preparing the grill. We're going to be grilling up that flank steak and flat iron steak. We're going to add the cast iron griddle. Peter, I can see that the sauce is becoming thicker, so I'm going to give you a spoon so you can try it, see what it tastes like, and see if we need to adjust anything.
Well, let's taste. Taste the red wine at the back. It's a nice taste, really nice.
But I think we need a little bit more salt. At least for my flavor, I would add a little bit more salt, and I do like my black pepper. So we're going to add a little bit more, and it's actually not black pepper, it's 4-season pepper, but we're going to add it anyway. A little bit more black pepper. I think we should get it off, set it aside. So now we're going to grill the steaks, Peter, and I'm going to give you the honors.
Oh man.
Are you up for it?
Yeah.
No, I trust you. I think you can do it, and I think you got the skills to do it. So we're just going to, and the only way to learn
is to do.
Exactly, exactly. So we got the Prestige Pro all up to temperature.
It's hot.
Yes, I put up all the burners and I closed the lid so we can get it up to temperature a little bit faster, but you can see that we're getting a little bit of blue smoke coming from the grill. And we're also going to put on a little bit of olive oil. When I put it on, the griddle is hot enough. You can throw on the steaks right away.
Right away.
Now Peter's going to measure the temperature for us, and what we're looking for is to get the thickest part on point, and that means 52 degrees Celsius. If you want, go ahead.
Here we go. Here we go.
Now we're going to grill our flat iron steak. Look at that. There she goes. And we're going to do the same thing, get a little crust on it, and then we're going to finish it off on the sizzle zone. While you please salt your flank steak. We're going to get the steak off the grill, put it on the board next to our flank steak. And of course we're going to grill the other steak as well, just because we are hungry guys, right?
Working hard.
Working hard.
Have to eat good.
Exactly. Boom.
There we go. Salt on the
Salt on it. Now we're getting to the point that we're going to taste these steaks and we're going to find out which one is better. Well, better is not the right word maybe, because I think they're both going to be great. But we're going to find out what the difference is between these two steaks. So let's start with the flank steak. Well, Peter did an amazing job on grilling this flank steak. It's absolutely fantastic. You cooked it to perfection. So there's only one thing left to do, right?
Let's taste.
Exactly. So take one of these. Look at the juice. Well, there we go.
Oh man, the guy who grilled it did a perfect job, I guess.
You can see actually that piece of silver skin that's there. Well, the flavor is amazing. You really get the beefy flavor. It's much more tender than I expected, because this is supposed to be a tough cut. It comes from the side, the abdominal muscle of the cow, and you expect that it's hard, tough. But actually, if you slice it against the grain, it's real tender. It's real nice mouth experience.
Easy to chew on.
Yeah, perfect crust. Peter did a perfect job grilling this steak, and well, thank you for that.
Welcome.
Now we're going to slice into our flat iron steak.
Ooh.
Now we're looking for the grain here, but the grain is actually running down, so you can see that the grain is running in this direction. So no matter the way we slice it, it's going to be running down. So let's get into this. I'm going to slice it like at an angle. The funny thing is that we may have cooked the flat iron a little bit further than we cooked the flank steak. But there's a difference in color that is more than that. We've seen that the flank steak was much more red at the beginning than the flat iron, and we still see that color difference. Yeah. But now we gotta try it. Peter, go ahead. Get a slice of that flat iron. Well, it pulls just as easy as the flank steak.
But you can see it's the grains are closer than the flank steak.
And the crust is still there.
And juicy in the middle.
Yeah. I think you were giving away the end result. I think you're already giving it away.
Can you see it?
Yes, I can see it. Now I'll have another bite. Look at that crust, is amazing as well. So if you're looking at mouthfeel, then the mouthfeel of the flat iron it's more velvety, it's fluid, it's because of the grains are small. And with the flank steak, the grains are coarse, and that you need to chew a little bit more. So if you like a really soft steak, then go for the flat iron. And if you really like that beefy flavor, then go for the flank steak.
Yeah,
right?
I agree, yeah.
Good.
I agree with you.
So that's the outcome. Now we'll put some sauce on the table and try it with our sauce that we made. Well, I can't wait to bite into this because that sauce looks amazing. The steaks are amazing. We already tried them. We cut up some bread to clean up these planks. Let's get started. For you the honors, Peter.
Thank you, man.
Give it a try.
Cheers.
Cheers.
That combines really well together. Surprisingly good.
Thank you, Peter. It's fantastic. It's a fantastic sauce, and the steaks are both fantastic, but they got their own characteristics, and that about sums it up. Well, we made a good sauce. It's creamy and it has a lot of flavor. You can really taste the red wine, but you also can taste the oak barrel from the whiskey, and you get the mushrooms, of course, and the fresh herbs. And together it makes for...
It complements the meat well, in my opinion.
It doesn't take away from the meat, it complements it. And that's because we got strong beef flavors in these cuts of beef. And they're tough and they can stand out against, against a sauce like this. We're gonna clean up these plates, and I wanna say a big thank you for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, give us a big thumbs up and a comment down below. And I want to say a big thank you, of course, to everyone that's supporting this channel by being a sponsor on YouTube or being a supporter on our Patreon page. If you want to become one, the link is down below in the video description. See you guys next time.
And like we say in Holland, eet smakelijk and keep on grilling.